Hello,
Hello, everybody.
and welcome to the Nerdy Archives.
Yes, welcome, welcome to the shit show because
Welcome to the shit show.
it's emphasis shit.
Shit.
It's like you're trying to call a cat.
Right. Um, yeah, guys. The shit keeps getting shittier, and the show must go on. So welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know about y'all, but it's been a long week, and it keeps getting longer.
I want this month to be over, and it's sad because it's my birthday month, and I'm normally super excited in August.
I know, and I'm sad that you're not excited because,
It's
well, life is being a dickhead.
okay. Life, if it could just, not right now.
If you could just like not,
Can you just stop? I just want to exist.
right? Me too. Anyways, so we're just gonna do our usual. Um, we're gonna talk mental health. We're gonna talk books because guess who finished 2 books since
Dude,
last episode?
she's killing it.
I killed 2 birds in 1 week. That
I'm
sounded
I'm
wrong.
very proud of you. No, fuck them birds.
I like birds.
I mean, I do too, but fuck them.
I want a pigeon.
Capture a pigeon.
We don't have pigeons. We have mourning doves, and I would feel
Oh
bad.
my god, no, I love mourning doves. They're
I
stupid
do
little
too.
fucking face waddle things. Like,
They're so cute.
they're very cute.
We also have something that sounds like an ape.
Excuse me?
There's this bird that sounds kind of like an ape. I don't know.
That's
It's
like,
it's been there it's been every summer since we moved into this house.
that's
It
kind of
literally
fucking
sounds like a jungle.
nightmare terror, like, nightmare fuel.
Yeah. Yeah. It's about as bad as waking up at 5 in the morning to the screeches of a rooster.
I,
Kind
I couldn't do it. I would, I would be eating
his
rooster.
his name might not be Jack to anybody else, but his name has been Jack for since we moved into this house. We literally just scream, "Shut up, Jack!" every morning. It's a good little ritual. Very soothing for the soul.
I bet.
Very demure.
That video, dude.
Yeah.
Very demure. And very respectable.
See how I only scream to release my own inner turmoil?
Very
Very classy.
demure.
A does not know that meme.
How? It is everywhere.
I don't know. Seeing as Kiddo knows what it is because they were like putting together a Lego rose set, like a rose
Oh my
like
god.
bouquet,
Yeah.
which we sell them apparently. I didn't know. And I was like, very classy, very demure. And I was like, I love this. And they started laughing. And also we are both also on I guess Thirst Trap TikTok about fictional characters to the Sir Mix-a-Lot song Nasty Dog.
Oh my god. I don't know if you should be proud of that.
I'm not at all. I'm not proud. There's a lot of Wolverine ones. I'm really not proud. Teen me, like 14-year-old me is very proud of herself. But 22 or 32, I almost said 23. Whew,
Girl, we
32-year-old me,
wish.
right? Shit. I have watched X-Men recently. I was like, "Oh dear, I feel an obsession coming back." My very early teenhood was about X-Men,
Yep.
and I was like, "Can't happen again. Can't do it."
But why not?
I don't know. As I literally have a stuffed animal that is a stuffed Wolverine named Logan.
Of course you do.
Excuse me. To be fair, I had Dad name it. Thank you.
Oh, so it's your
We were at
dad's
the
fault.
zoo. Well, he loved Wolverine, so
Oh my my god, my
I
cat
was like, "It's a
literally.
Wolverine." He's like, "You have to name it Logan then." I was like, "Okay." Cool. But yes, Logan has been since like 2016. He's been a little stuffed Wolverine. He looks rough.
I
They don't
bet.
tell you that when you regularly like sleep on top of stuffed animals.
Okay,
Um,
listen, Mike just called me out this morning because I have Mooch, right? And I have
uh-huh,
Judy. Judy is literally Mooch, but rainbow, like galaxy
uh-huh.
colors. And he's like, "What the fuck did you do to Mooch?" Mooch is so, like, not,
Deformed.
yes, compared to Judy, because I don't sleep with Judy. She's in the bed, but I don't sleep with her. I was like, "Leave me
Right,
alone. I love Mooch."
right. I'm surprised that my little like my not little but my Deku like plushie, the like weird life size bobblehead one,
Yeah.
is not completely like flattened because I very often will hug that to go to sleep.
Yeah, like I might need a new Mooch soon in the future.
That's valid. That's completely valid. Um, but yeah, like it was funny. It was really funny because they started singing it. I was like, uh-huh, yeah, I know what you're singing. And I pull up my phone because what was I listening to on my break? That song. And they're like, hell yeah. And I was like, I know, I'm sort of, I guess, cool, quote unquote. I don't know. Am I cool with the kids? Apparently.
Apparently you are.
Apparently.
Apparently.
Apparently. Okay. Do you want to go first?
Oh god. Okay, yeah. So,
We're talking mental health, babies.
you guys remember? You guys remember Saturday? And I was
Do we remember
like,
Sarah?
last Saturday, I was like, oh yeah, I just took the last of my antidepressants, so that's cool. Let me tell you what kind of fucking week I've had, okay? I don't feel okay. The
Right.
way I describe it is I get random spurts of numbness, okay? But when I
Uh-huh.
looked online, they're like jolts of like your brain
Like
is
brain
jolting,
zaps.
yeah, like zaps. So I was like,
Yeah, brain zaps.
I guess that's a better way of like explaining it. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm currently withdrawing from my Zoloft.
Whoa.
So that's cool. So I've been feeling like that all week. Another thing is flu-like symptoms. I've been sleeping more than I should be.
Right.
Um, so I messaged Nurix and I was like, yeah, so it says it's pending and on hold and it's telling me to take a survey, but you guys never sent me a survey and I don't feel okay. Please help.
Like, please?
That was 4 days ago.
Jesus.
They just messaged me back and were like deep, like I sent you the screenshot. They were like
Uh-huh.
apologizing profusely, saying like it's their fault, they're bad, like they wanted to send it to the pharmacy so I could get it today. But I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you, with the day I had, I was like, you know what? It's fine. I can go through a couple more days of withdrawal. It's totally chill. Just
You're
email it
like,
to
it's
me.
fine.
It's fine. So they're expediting it. So hopefully I get it by Monday. But
Right.
so that's cool. Um, whole week not feeling like myself. So I haven't really been reading.
Right.
Sadly, like I have, but like very, very small amounts. Like we both started conquering the oh my god, slaying the vampire conqueror.
Uh-huh.
I'm only 55% through. It's not a
I am
long book.
I am literally right now 26%. I am literally a quarter of a book behind you.
That's fair. But like I normally, because it's not that long of a book, normally it would take
No,
me like
it's
two
yeah.
days to finish it, but I am not feeling
Yeah.
okay. So
Right.
I have not done that. Work, work week. I love work.
Work, work.
I love work. So everybody seems to just say fuck it and they don't care anymore.
Right.
Which, I mean, why would we? Because we're gone on the 15th of October anyway. But my coworker Mike fucking messages me and is like, so tell me why Alex is staying with the company. And Alex is one of the PMs I work with on Cadillac. And he is
Mhm.
the worst PM I've ever had the pleasure of working with. So he's like moving to site. But like, why is he staying?
Right.
What, whose dick did you suck?
Like, what did you do?
Like, seriously, because I work my ass off
Right.
and I'm being let go. Anyway, whatever. I'm a little salty about it. I told Mike, I was like, why the fuck did you tell me that? Now I'm like really pissed. Um,
Right.
so I'm sorry, I really don't remember this week because of how I've been feeling. I'm not gonna
That's
lie to you.
okay. That is okay.
um, I guess the only thing I can remember is today. So today I was fucking messaging Shane and I was going to hang out with my grandma and I get to her house and I'm still fucking dealing with Shane.
Mhm.
And she's standing next to me telling me something. I don't even remember what she was telling me, but she was talking to me while scrolling on Facebook with really loud fucking like
Mm-mm.
music playing because she's watching videos. And so I'm over here like super already over fucking stimulated. Like I just woke up an hour ago and I already want to go back to fucking sleep.
Right.
So like I was getting really really agitated and I apologized to her because I was like, Grandma, look, I'm so sorry, I am not feeling like myself, please don't take it to like offense or
Right.
anything, but can you please just give me a minute?
Like, please.
Yeah, I felt so bad. She like kept offering because she takes Zoloft too. She kept offering me hers and she takes a higher dose than I do, so I'm like, no, it's fine. I'm fine, Grandma.
Uh,
It's fine. Like, I appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie to you, yours is probably expired because that's how you roll. And I don't need to take expired
mhm.
medicine while I'm withdrawing, so I'm good.
Right. Like, give you
Thank
just enough. It gives you just enough to, like, barely function.
thank you though. So we went out to lunch. I was still dealing with shame, but like I fucking stopped replying to him for a little bit.
Mhm.
We went out to lunch and she was very nice and bought me lunch and she didn't have to do that because I was
No.
going to, but you know, whatever. She stole the fucking bill. We always fight over who's gonna pay. And then we went to the pet store and I got my dog some dragon wings that they absolutely hate.
Of course.
Oh yeah, Monday. Oh yeah, that's right. Thursday, I took my dog to the vet because it was like the 10-day checkup.
Yes.
She can I've been like taking the cone off for supervised time with it off, but he
Right.
said Monday we can fully take it off and she can have a bath and thank fucking God because she smells so bad. She hasn't been able to clean herself, so she just smells like pee and like I want to give her a bath.
Right.
So Monday, cone off full time. I can give her a bath. It's gonna be lovely. She's gonna hate it, but I'm gonna love it.
Oh, yeah.
Um, so I also got the test results back because we sent it in. Autumn,
Uh-huh.
it's not a
Uh-huh.
tumor. It wasn't a cyst. It's an it was an infected hair follicle
Oh my
that got
God.
out of control. And he said it's very strange for her breed for this to happen because normally it happens with like labradoodles and fucking
Oh my
Doberman, like
God.
not Dobermans, any animal like dog with long curly hair.
Right.
I was like, oh, it was Dutch Hound. No, it
Ah.
was
Yeah. Wait.
Doberman. Was it Doberman? I don't know. Either way, doesn't matter. I was like, okay, well that's cool. Like I, I didn't really need to send it in then, but whatever. That was an extra $300 fucking dollars. But I'm glad he said it shouldn't come back. So if it happens again, when it's just now, like when it's first starting,
Right.
we just need to clean it. so it's not
Right.
like infected anywhere. Anyway, so yeah, that happened, and then I came home and like finished working, and then I laid on the couch. I was playing ZZZ at like 5. And then I told
Mhm.
Mike I needed a fucking nap because he's like, "You're really crabby." I was like, "Well, yeah, because I'm fucking tired and I don't feel good." So we went to lay down to take a nap at 6:30. Guess what? That nap, I didn't wake
Yep.
up until 10. And I
Yep.
was like, okay, well, I might as well stay in bed at this point.
Right.
So then I stayed up until 1 and I fell asleep. And so I slept fucking forever.
Valid.
um, I finally, finally have 3 of the tattoos that I'm gonna get on the 28th.
Hell yeah.
Which one is the mana potion? The other one I
Mhm.
sent you. It's like
Mhm.
a neo traditional rose that says thorns and all. It's a very
Mhm.
subtle ACOTAR tattoo. Like
Yeah.
I'm not like obsessed with ACOTAR, but like I can't get it out of my fucking head, okay? Like I don't
Mm.
why? Why is this thing living in my fucking head? I couldn't tell you. So I'm getting that as a very, very, very subtle ACOTAR
You're like
tattoo.
extremely subtle.
Extremely
Very
subtle.
demure.
Very demure. It's really pretty. It's like pinks and purples
Oh,
and
it's
blues.
very,
Like it's
yes.
gorgeous.
It's very pretty.
Because I found it and I asked her, I was like, how long would this take you? She's like, an hour and a half, not even. I was like, okay, okay. We're at our 4 hour mark because my mana potion's going to take 2 hours.
Right.
She's like, yeah, we can probably fit in 2 more. I was like, okay, all right, cool. Is there anything in particular you are dying to do? And she's like, not really. I love traditional, neo traditional, all that fun stuff. I was like, okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been thinking about getting a moth tattoo because I love moths.
Mhm.
And she's like, what kind of moth? I was like, a fluffy one. I just love fluffy, big, fat, fucking fluffy ass moths.
Right.
So I think she's drawing something up for me. And then I'm getting that little frog. And I don't know where I'm gonna get it. But I'm
It's
getting that
so
little
cute.
baby.
So cute.
So that's cool. That's all set up. My appointment's gonna be from 12 to 6. And I already told her like I would order pizza for us and shit, so like we could eat because
Right.
she's really happy with what I've sent her so far because she's like, girl, you're gonna give me so many good photos to post.
You're like, thank you.
Yeah,
I do
right.
choose well. Thank you.
um, this next week, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's my last week at work because I
Right.
took off the whole
Mhm.
following week for my birthday. So I don't know. I just gotta get through the fucking week.
I feel that.
I feel like I've been rambling forever, but I know it's only been
No.
like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
I lost,
We're doing fine.
dude. I apologize in advance, you guys. I really do not feel like myself.
Yeah.
So like, if I come off in this video like airheaded and not responsive, I'm really sorry.
It's all right. We're
Okay.
neither I was gonna say neither one of us are necessarily at our greatest right now.
Mm-mm.
So
Do
it's
you do you want to tell them what I told you yesterday and had like a little mini freak out because I can't say it? The voice messages.
oh, voice messages. Oh God. I feel awful. Give me a second.
You know you're fine here. I'll message you it really quick.
Okay, okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yes, yes, please. Oh my God. Oh my God, stop. Stop yawning.
Okay.
You're not even that tired, bitch.
Okay, we're doing this
I'm
like
saying
no, sorry, go ahead.
we're doing this early. I was just
Yeah, we're doing this
we're
a little
doing
bit
this
early.
early. but I also work tomorrow, which I don't normally do
No,
because
because
I'm
you're nice.
stupid.
No.
Well, no, I got badgered and I don't have a backbone according to everybody at work. So, they know that they can take advantage of me.
I sent it to you.
Fun. Yes. Okay. Okay. So, Mike was saying that all of Amy's symptoms of withdrawal were placebo effects, and also kept asking like if he was like the reason why she's depressed, as if like she's not off her meds,
Literally.
like the things that help balance her shit, she's off of them.
I
That
I am
oh,
lacking serotonin right now.
like shit. I feel like that's common sense.
Mm,
Maybe I'm just no, maybe I was gonna say maybe I'm just an asshole, but no, I'm not, at least not in this sense.
you're not.
It's common sense.
I'm literally on my way to go get food, and I just like send her a 2 minute long, literally like manic voice message.
Ah, yes. The
Okay.
manic voice message.
Yeah. Alright,
That's
anyway,
how you know it's bad.
it is your turn. How are you doing? How
Oh. Uh-huh. What is good? What is well? What is okay? I don't know anymore. Um, let's see. Work is screwy only because they keep messing with my schedule now. Like this week was Monday through Wednesday,
mhm,
then Thursday off.
which is so weird.
Then yeah, and then it was supposed to just be Friday, Saturday. And then I would have Sunday off, and then it was a guesstimate until Wednesday. Wednesday comes around, and Sadie was on vacation. So Jen was taking care of everything. Jen comes up to me as like, "Hey, is there any way you can work on Sunday?" And I was like I can see like what my mom and brother are doing because,
I,
time like if they're free like to take me to work, I guess I could. Like the overtime I'm not going to really say no to. Um but I was like I'm not sure, and she's like, "Oh, like Kelly is our HR has already like approved like I could come pick you up, yada yada, um XYZ." So I eventually cave and I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I'll take it." And I was like, "Could we just like not do like a 7 to 3 shift cuz frankly, like I do shit." And that's another thing that kind of gets me mad. Also, I can tell how annoying my voice sounds right.
no, you don't
I can
sound annoying at
hear.
all.
Oh my god. I feel like the apathy in my voice.
No, you're fine.
I feel it. Um like w- everybody else gets like exceptions to things, and I feel like the one thing that I sort of stick firm with is Sundays off. Not just because of the podcast, but like it is a big part of it, but also like I do not want to have to be dependent on coworkers getting me to work.
It's very inappropriate.
Like I don't have the money to keep offering these people gas money.
That too, but like the fact that they're like, I don't know, fucking,
Badgering.
yeah, like Harbor Freight used to do that shit to me all the time when I didn't drive.
And it's like the thing is, I'm doing this as a favor to Sadie this week, but if it suddenly becomes like a habit, I'll have to say something because I do not always have a guaranteed ride. And I'm sorry, but I was hired in with the knowledge that my availability was that I was not available on Sundays because of the bus.
Mm-hmm.
And even if it wasn't because of the bus, hell, if it was about a religious reason, I was hired in with that limitation.
Exactly.
T- to push up against that is just asinine.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really, really frustrating. Um, so that was like earlier in the week. Also Julie is starting her shit again.
Of course, when do you get 2 days without her starting her shit?
Um, because, like, I knew that she was getting weird. It's very obvious. She, like, like, there's, like, the people who hide, like, that they're not mentally well, like, very well?
Yes.
Like, you would never guess these people ha and then there's the ones that literally are so bad, they cannot hide that shit.
Yes.
Julie is the kind that cannot hide that shit worth it. Like, if she is not doing well, she cannot hide. Her laugh alone tells you when she's, like, manic.
Oh
It's
god.
terrifying. Like, I can tell just by tone of voice if she's having a good day or not. It's terrifying. And I could tell that she was on edge. Well, we get busy right as she's about to be on lunch. So I am told by Chelsea, who is one of the leads, "Hey, jump on her till," which every till is allowed to have 3 people on it before it has to be audited. It's not ideal, but
No.
that's how the company runs. And it's not too unusual for more than one person being on the same till. It's not great, but it's not uncommon. Um, so I hop on like I'm supposed to, like I do what I'm supposed to do, and then later Jen calls me over and she was like, "I'm so sick of Julie, blah blah blah." Like, and I'm like, "Why? What's going on?" And she's like, "Oh, like she when she found out that you were going on her till, she came over to me before she even went out to her lunch to throw an absolute bitch fit." And I'm
Oh my
thinking,
god.
out of all of the people, like, you know what? I do not talk nice to myself about much, but there is one thing that I am secure about, and that is that I know how to do my job. I know how to handle money well enough that no one should ever fear having to run the same till as or me running their till. I am very, very precise, other than like a penny here and there.
Well, yeah,
And that's when I'm being nice.
that's like to
That's
be
usually like,
expected.
yeah, like I have never had a till discrepancy except for once when I was sharing a register with a newbie and they owned up to the fact that they knew for a fact it was them that messed up. So like getting upset that I'm running your till is hilarious to me. Like genuinely hilarious. And I'm just like so tired of it because then on her day off, Sadie came in with A and was like, you really just need to tell Julie to fuck off. You have to do like it's getting to the point like you can't ignore and I'm like, but I get that like I have all the permission in the world. I literally have everyone and their mother being like tell her off. Do it for me. I can't I am not a confrontation person. Trust me, I say it all in my head. I look at her and have confrontations,
Right?
but I can't do it. Like I have literally practiced speeches in my head of what I would say to her. And the minute that I think I'm gonna do it, my threshold for all confrontation just
Yeah, it
skyrockets and
doesn't
I
work.
can't do it. And I'm just like, it's so frustrating because do people think I like getting walked all over? No.
Who the fuck does?
Like, I just genuinely don't have I don't have a confrontational backbone. I have a backbone. I have a very strong backbone. It's just like it's not built for confrontation. And it's really frustrating. And like then she's all weirdy buddy buddy and I'm like, "Bruh, I know your
Fuck
meds need
you.
adjusted. Your meds need adjusted real bad." And I'm trying not to judge you for the fact that you're mentally ill,
No,
because trust me, so am I.
two-faced people, dude.
It's so frustrating. And then so I take on Sunday, and then today I'm working, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, like don't be surprised if a bunch of people walk because, schedules are getting done differently apparently from now on." I'm thinking, "Okay, like what do you mean?" Mind you, I can't get a solid answer out of anybody.
Of course
Everybody's
not.
just like all up in a panic. I was like, if anyone could just give me a solid answer, that would be fantastic.
Like, don't
But
bring
the
it up if
gist
you don't know.
Right? The gist I am getting is basically that, like, instead of department leads making the schedule for their people, somebody will be assigned to make all the schedules for all of the store.
That's such a fucky, like,
And
system.
it's like, here's my thing. Um, that really just screws over the people like me who like I literally am almost never late to work. Like
Mhm.
I have been the last few days, but like that's that's beside the point. And it's only like it's within the threshold. You're allowed up to 10 minutes. So I wasn't like late, I just wasn't right on the dot. Um like I am a punctual person. I show up when I'm scheduled. I only call off if I physically cannot make it through a shift. I don't take vacations. Like I am an HR's dream when it comes to like scheduling, other than that one day a week that I say no, and the fact that I prefer and slash need day shift.
Mhm.
Was looking at October for dad's birthday vacation thingy-majiggy,
Yeah.
and his birthday falls on on Sunday, his death anniversary on Monday, which are my normal days off.
Mhm.
All cool. But I wanted it so I could have like a 4-day weekend and only use one PTO day because I would work like Monday through Friday of the week before, have Saturday as my PTO day, then have Sunday, Monday. So I could, and maybe even Tuesday and use up 2 PTO, but like very minimal PTO days. And then if supposedly this new whatever's it's not gonna matter. They're not gonna work with people. And I'm like, well, that's stupid. Like I get there's too much leniency in our company. There really is. People get away with so much. But once again, it's that like whole punishing everybody for the actions of a few that drives me nuts.
It's bullshit. That shouldn't be a fucking thing.
Like, it's so frustrating. So like the front end is burning, everything's on fire.
Help.
Help.
Send help.
Monday Monday is um my 5 years with the company. Woo.
Woo. You sound so
Um
excited about that.
so excited. Longest job ever, so excited. Um and also like not work related cuz like out like home I've just been reading.
Yes.
I've been reading. But I also swallowed my temporary crown. So that was fun.
No. Not fun.
Not fun, but it happened. It happened. Here's hoping it's already gone through my system. It's not trapped somewhere, and I just am waiting, just waiting for the day that it's like surprise
Bitch, I'm back. You thought you got rid of me?
for me.
Nah.
Like because I'm sorry, I might be a grown adult who could have children who are already well past their teens probably at this point. I'm not going to be examining
Your poop.
anything. Yeah, no, not doing it. Nope, I'm not doing it.
I wouldn't
If
even
it's a
do that if I
child,
had kids.
you sometimes have to. Like, what if they're bleeding? What if their ass is bleeding? Like,
That's
you gotta
like a
make
personal problem. No, I'm kidding.
like, like shit. But, haha, shit. Um, but yeah, so I was a big girl, and I made not only my endodontist to get the retreat, but also the normal dentist to get the crown put on.
Yes, and I'm very proud of you for doing that.
And it's on Monday, which means I will have worked uh Friday, Saturday, Sunday, off Monday, but dental work all day. Then I work Tuesday through Saturday, 7 to 3.
Yay! Look at that working girl.
I hate my
I
life.
know. I'm so sorry.
Like, I really don't hate 7 to 3. I get used to it. I really do. It's just the fact that like if anything goes wrong in my like nighttime routine, I'm so fucked. Like
Yeah.
Like, I literally had, like, my one insomnia night of the year, like, 2 days ago, could not sleep for the life of me. I literally had to, like I don't even know what I did to force myself to sleep. I think I literally just, like, forced myself to, like, count sheep. I don't remember what I had to do to make it happen. Oh, I do. It was hot that day. I covered myself up in blankets until I passed out.
Oh my god. Fucking sweat inducing fucking sleep.
Hey, it worked. It worked. So I went to work on 2.5 hours of sleep, and everyone's like, "You seem tired." No, shit,
Yeah,
Sherlock.
right? Like, no shit, thanks.
They're like, "You seem really sad." I am. I'm here on 2.5 hours of sleep.
How nice of you to
I
fucking notice.
I am indeed sad. I also have mental health issues that are only being made worse by the lack of sleep.
I'm not okay.
I am not okay. I literally had a mental breakdown to A this morning because I could barely eat. Like, it was great.
I
They
love it.
literally they come over, they're like, "Hey, what you eating?" And I start crying.
Lentil soup.
It was donuts. You think donuts would be easy to eat? No, they're not.
No, not when your fucking mouth hurts.
Everything fucking hurts. Everything hurts. Um, anyways, um, today was not awful. I went to town after work. Um, I went to the library and I got more books.
Like you're juggling three books right now.
I know I am, but I got a cool science fiction one,
Ooh.
and it's weird. It's really weird
Well, science fiction normally
sounding.
is.
Yeah, it's like dystopian.
Oh, I love dystopian.
Also, it kind of sounds like AI taking over, which I'm like, that shit terrifies me. Let's go.
Let's go.
Um, and then another one that's like a mystery, thriller, suspense, whatever. They sound very good. Um, Also after we went to the library, we went to Michael's so I could get the last supplies I needed to finally like sit down and finish the birthday surprises.
I'm excited.
I still have things that I'm going to have to do closer to the shipping date,
That's okay.
but my goal, excuse me, is to finish. Oh god, I'm burping up dinner. Ooh, I had lots of garlic. Whew.
Ooh,
Oh, I love garlic, man, but
do me too, but
damn,
the burps.
the burps. And then after Michael's, we went to Applebee's, which I haven't been to Applebee's, like inside an Applebee's, in probably like 4 years. I love Applebee's.
We used to go to Applebee's all the time.
Good shit. They have like the 15.99 all you can eat. Like you can swip and swap the like
Oh yeah,
proteins.
they have that back.
Uh-huh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I might have to go tomorrow.
I got garlic parmesan wings, which are almost impossible to eat with how bad my mouth hurt. So I just like ended up like sucking the seasoning off the breading and then tossing the breading. Like how I literally was like, this is how people who eat seafood boils. They just like suck all the freaking seasoning off of it and then they're like, I'm done. Like, it's fine.
As long as you
Um,
got to eat.
I got to eat, I had fries, and I only had my tooth hurt twice to the point of almost screaming. It was fine. I did good. And I do mean almost screaming. It's so bad. Um, and then I got riblets.
Ooh, yummy.
I love riblets. They're so
Dude,
good.
if anybody says they don't, they're lying and I don't trust them.
Right? I love riblets. So I had garlic parmesan, and then I had the like sweet Asian chili or whatever
Hmm.
for. the riblets, but it really just tasted like honey barbecue, so either it was honey barbecue and I was bamboozled, or their sweet Asian chili, whatever, is, like, basically honey barbecue, but a little
No,
soy-y.
I think you were bamboozled.
I was bamboozled, it's fine, they were still tasty, I still ate them. And I washed my hand with that little warm little wipe, it was
Yeah,
very
that they give
nice.
you.
Oh, I love it warmed by a little heat lamp, that's, like, luxury right there, that's a luxury I don't get. Oh, man. Um, but yeah, and then we came home, and then Cody got us ice cream, which half of it is in the freezer because their portions are absolutely redonkulous at
Yeah.
this ice cream place. Um, so there's half of a coconut soft serve
Dude, that's
in
why
the
I don't
freezer.
buy ice cream anymore from places because it's too much. Even like us mini from fucking Dairy Queen is too much.
I miss custard corner.
I haven't gone there in forever. It's
Oh
literally
my
right down the road
god.
from me. I don't know why I don't go
I
there.
know, like, girl, come on. Do do your bestie a solid and live her life for her. Just live for me. Um, but yeah, like this upcoming week is kind of like it's not even that it's stressful because like it is what it is. It's just this whole like flip-floppy schedule thing and I'm worried that they're going to take advantage and I know they'll take advantage of the fact that I agreed to one Sunday and it's like come on guys. And if I don't get the 31st off, I'm not going to be happy because I get that I didn't realize it was part of our Labor Day weekend and most
Oh.
all hands on deck usually. But I never request time off, and I had no clue when I requested it that it was. I'd still work Monday. Monday's actual Memorial Day or Labor Day. I would
Labor Day.
work it. Like, if I don't get it, I'm gonna be really upset. 100%.
We're gonna do
Especially,
a 12-hour readathon that you
yeah,
guys are going to be a part of.
yeah, we're
And
doing a
me
12-hour.
opening my
Yes,
gifts.
yes, because it's gonna be a 12-hour readathon, and then we will like transition into like the tea party podcast like normal thing later.
Yes.
I was gonna say more than likely it's like more like 10-hour because like there will have to be a dinner break somewhere.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, probably like 6ish is usually when dinner falls from my house. So like it'll be like a 10.5 hour readathon, but that is fine.
Yeah,
Um
I'm gonna include the footage because I'll record us the whole time, but I'll make it super super fast. So
yeah,
like
yeah.
you guys just get the little snippets.
Yeah, get to watch me awkwardly get up from my soft mattress that's on the floor. Um, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna set up because I'm thinking I'm gonna use my little black table and like set it up right up against my bed so I can like basically kitty corner myself into the corner of my bed and then
I'm probably gonna use my iPad
that's a good idea.
and like stream it to my computer so I can record it.
Right? That's a good idea.
Because God, I can't sit in this chair for fucking 10 hours.
Right? Don't see, and you might even find footage of me just snoring in 5 times speed and falling asleep.
It's
I don't
okay.
normally fall asleep when I'm reading, but oof, your girl's had a long month.
Sadly, I have been lately.
Feel that, but yeah, I'm ugh, work. Ugh. I did make progress in the kitchen though.
Yay! Oh, wow. Yay!
Yeah, yeah. It's not great, but it's getting
It's
there.
progress.
Yeah. And now I have a bunch of things that I've bought to make gifts, and it's scattered all over the place because I don't have anywhere for said things to go. So it's like a mad scientist who just started throwing stuff in the living room willy-nilly. I don't know when I'm gonna work on that, probably tomorrow, because I won't really want to feel up to it on Monday.
Yeah, because you're gonna.
Because not only am I doing it early, like 7:45 in the morning, it's also a root canal retreat, which means they're gonna have to numb me up and everything.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean install? What are you trying to install? I don't
Coronavirus.
really. It's like as long as you install, but don't shut me down. I don't really give a shit. Whatever. Um, but yeah, that's my week. That's our weeks, guys. It's been a long one.
It has
We
been.
we, uh, yeah,
That's an understatement.
yeah, yeah. We're still kicking. It's just been a long week. I'm depressed.
I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing.
I have to hear that song. Literally, they play the same 40 songs every freaking day at work. I swear to God, it's the same 40 songs on loop, on repeat. Like I used to like the song "She's So High" from the 90s.
She
I
says,
don't like that song. I don't like that song no more.
I
I also used to
totally.
like the song "Over My Head," Cable Car, whatever. Used to like, nope, don't like that song no more.
I used to love Come On Eileen.
Uh-huh.
Not anymore. Harbor Freight fucking
Oh,
ruined that for me.
yeah. What's another song? Oh, shit. What is it called? Give me a second here. Da, 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 da. What is the song I'm thinking? They're almost gonna ruin freaking what is the name of it? It's an 80s song. It's a really popular 80s song. It's not Talking in Your Sleep, because if they ruin that song for me, I will literally jump into traffic. I love that song.
Do you know who it's by?
No. It's the Pointer Sisters. I'm so excited. I love that song with like my whole ass heart.
I'm
Um
so excited.
all I think of is the Nutty Professor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched that movie a lot as a kid, which is probably why my body images issues are that much worse than um but anyways, yeah, I love that song unironically, and I swear it's getting ruined for me slowly. It's like
No.
subconsciously, just subconsciously I hear it. But yeah, that's that. Books, guys. I finished 2 books.
Yeah, you did.
Um, woo.
I'm so proud of you.
Um, I mean, I did read like 140 pages in one night in like
Sheesh.
yeah, to finish the middle of the night. Yeah.
Who is the killer?
Okay, so did I like tell you the whole gang? Did I tell you everything? I don't know if I told you everything.
Kind of.
Do you remember his babysitter Ashley?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna guys, spoilers for Middle of the Night by Riley Sager or Seeger. It's not Seeger because it's not an E, it's Sager. Anyways, it's big spoilers. Boom, boom, boom. Spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. Do not proceed if you don't want spoilers. Yeah, okay, I'm done. I'm done. My apathy levels are so high today. I can't. Um, so Ethan thinks it's his friend and next door neighbor. Oh God, here, I'm so bad with names. Russ, Ross, no, Russ. Um, and he like literally goes over. This is like the last like quarter of the book. He's so convinced that it's Russ. He goes over to Russ's house, who is his next door neighbor, and starts like beating up on him, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know what you think I did, but like I did not kill Billy. And he's like, yes, you did. You were the one who slit open the tent. And he's like, yeah. And then I went home. I didn't do anything other than slit open the tent with a knife. And they're like, well, why did they never find the knife? Russ's mom comes from downstairs or upstairs and is like, I hid the knife. I buried it. My sweet boy wasn't gonna, like, go to jail or have his life ruined. So we think for a moment that's it. Like, he's actually lying. He gets arrested. Like, he's lying that he didn't kill him. Um, but then Ashley's boy, um, sorry, let me back up. Ethan keeps getting notifications on his trail cam that he set up in his backyard, right?
Mhm.
While he is confronting Russ, but he doesn't look at them because obviously he's confronting, his best friend
Yeah.
slash.
He's kind of busy at the moment.
Mhm. Well, he takes a minute as the police are like loading away his friend, and he realizes that it's Ashley's boy Henry with his like cute little goosebumps paperback and going into the tent that he set up in his backyard.
Oh shit.
And it's all fun and games until he checks the next clip, or it's actually not clips, it's just photos. Like, it doesn't take videos, which I'm like, what year is this set? Because like we have video like clips
Yeah, what the
from
fuck?
like even in trail camp, but anyways, his only takes pictures. Um, there's a man standing outside the tent. And then the third picture is Henry being dragged away by this hooded man. So
Oh,
he's like, "Oh shit, at least I know where they're going because they were headed towards the falls and the institute." So Ashley's like, "Where's my boy?" And he's like, well, "Don't worry, we're gonna get to him." Like they're like trucking through the woods to get to the falls. Sure enough, it is Billy's younger brother, Andy. Andy. And Andy's like, "I like demand answers. Like, I'm almost certain it was you, Ethan. Like, you're not telling the truth. Like, who sleeps through something like that? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, I firmly believe it's you." And he like is holding this kid over the falls.
oh my god.
Like, this guy is nuts. I don't blame him, sorry, but like he's nuts. And Ashley is like, "Please just like leave my boy alone. Like, it's not his fault. Like, none of this." And she reveals that she was the one who killed Billy, but
Oh
that it was
shit.
an accident. It was an accident. So one of the big plot points is that from the backyard for like the forest that backs up to the backyards of the properties of the school and not the school, the houses in the cul-de-sac. There's a road, like a access road, a paved access road that cuts through the forest that separates the neighborhoods from the rest of the forest and the institute in the falls.
Okay.
So there's basically like a forest. One side has the falls and the institute, and on the other side is the subdivision. And there's a road cutting right through it. So we get Billy's point of view first in a flashback, which is Ethan says like terrible things to him. Like, because Billy is obsessed with ghosts. He thinks that ghosts are real. Like, he is like a firm believer that ghosts are real. He's a weirdo. He's not conventional. And Ethan, as any 10-year-old boy is starting to be like, well, maybe I don't want a friend who's like out there. Like, that's just going to make my life that much harder. Why can't he be normal? And he says some like really, really shitty things that he shouldn't say. And like, Billy wakes up and he's like, "You know what? Like, I think that I know that the institute has answers, so I'm gonna go there. Like, Ethan is gonna sleep through the night. He's fine. He doesn't want me here anyways. I'm gonna go find more ghosts." Because he talks to Ezra Hawthorne, who was like the director, owner, whatever, of the institute, and he's like a firm like spiritualist, occultist, blah blah blah,
Mhm.
who believes in ghosts, and like they have a conversation. um and he's like, "Yeah, you can, like, the institute is here for you anytime," basically. So Billy is like going in the middle of the night. We're talking like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, in the dark, in the forest, to cross the forest, cross the road to the other half of the forest to the falls in the institute.
Okay.
And it ends where he gets hit by the car. He gets hit by a car. She hits him.
Oh.
And she reveals that, like, she went to a party, she got drunk, she did not have a license, and she hit him, realized right away what happened, like, she was like, "I was devastated, like, I literally held him," like, he died instantly, like, she it was bad. And she's like, "I literally, like, I held him for, like, what felt like hours. I was just begging the universe to have somebody else come down that road to find me so I didn't like, because I couldn't do it myself." And she doesn't. She literally gets a blanket from the back of the car, wraps him up, and throws him to the falls.
Makes sense.
Here's the thing,
Mhm.
like, I'm a devil's advocate, and I totally understand as a 16-year-old without a license, you're drunk, you just killed somebody. Your only goal in life is like her whole thing is she does not wanna be her parents, she wants to get out of that stupid cul-de-sac, that stupid small town. She wants to live this, like, grand life, she wants to be like an actress. Like, rationally, like, at 16, you don't have enough functioning brain cells to understand, like, hiding a crime is never a good like, even if it's an
No,
accident. Um, so, like and, she just carries on and keeps this secret up until this night, 30 years later.
that's crazy.
And she reveals it. Andy lets go of her boy. He does not kill the boy, but go figure. Um, the kid slips and falls off the cliffs.
Oh my god.
Which Ethan follows after him. And this is where it pisses me off because we are firmly there is nothing paranormal. There is nothing paranormal about what happened with Billy.
No.
It's all been a red herring, the whole thing. But at the end of the day, guess who saves these two people from drowning? Billy's spirit.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up. You can't
Which
do
like
that.
which here's the thing, if you're going to do paranormal, that's fine. Like, you know what? That's absolutely fine. However, do not red herring me for an entire almost 400 pages and then be like it's nothing paranormal, nothing at
Oh,
all.
but his spirit saves them. Oh, like
Huh?
oh, his spirit
Oh,
saves them. Oh,
yeah. And like they survive and then it like flashes forward to like I want to say it's like a year, maybe 6 months. Anyways, Ashley is in prison. She got sentenced 20 years. And she literally begs Ethan to adopt Henry because she's like, "My dad has dementia. He cannot take care of him. He does not have a dad." She does not know who the dad is. Like she was partying hard, ended up pregnant with him. She has no clue who the dad is. So like she's like, like, I trust you, Ethan. Like, I know you're scared. Like, but he does adopt him. It's very cute. Like he calls him dad. It's it's like on New Year's Eve, he decides to call him dad for the first time. It's very cute.
that is
Very cute.
cute.
Um, and like she's like, I'll be like 18 by the time I can possibly get parole. And like he's 10, so she's got like 8 years before she's eligible for parole. And he's like, I don't hate her, but I don't understand why she couldn't have, you know, just turned herself in. And I'm like, Ethan,
Fair.
that's a little black and white, but I get it because like your life was literally destroyed. Like literally your whole life was destroyed because of this incident. Um and nobody's else's was as affected as his. Like everybody was affected, but like his life was destroyed.
Yeah, because everybody thought he
So
did
like,
it.
yeah. So like like the ending was okay. But oh, when I tell you, I wish I would have took a picture of the pages before we returned it today, which is my biggest mistake. Because I would have read it and probably started sobbing though, so it's probably good I didn't. I tell you, it had the most gut wrenching depiction of grief that I have read in so long. So, right before the big like he thinks it's Russ thing, he's
Mhm.
having a conversation with Ashley. And she's like, "Are you sure that you're like not making this up?" Like like, "Are you sure, like, you're not trying to make excuses about, like" because everyone thinks he's going insane, right?
Yeah.
And, like, she's like, "Are you sure this isn't all in your head?" And he's been leaving voicemails to his ex, Claudia.
That's not good.
And, well, I should have seen it coming way sooner than I did. Claudia's been dead for a year.
Oh.
And they're so the reason they broke up, which they didn't even break up, it was like the day she died that this happened. They got in an argument because all she wanted was a kid. They had originally, like, when they first started being together, they agreed, like, "No kids, it's fine, like, we're just not those people, it's fine." But as the relationship went on, like, she realized she wanted kids and he didn't because of everything that happened with Billy. And they had, like, an argument, and they basically, like, were, like, calling it quits. And basically she left to, like, get some air. She doesn't answer his calls, like, a couple hours later because he's cooled down. He's cooled down, he's thought about it, and he realizes, "You know what? Let's have a kid. Let's have a kid. Like, I can get through my shit. Maybe, like, this is what I need. Like, this is the push to, like, better myself, to fix things." They find her dead in her car
Oh my god.
from an undiagnosed aneurysm.
That's so sad.
Yeah, and the last voicemail he left her was literally the last 4 words were, "Let's have a baby."
Oh my god. I would cry.
I s I was reading it to mom because that's how we were reading it. I started crying. I was struggling getting through, like, the next chapter because he decides that he needs to let go because he's still leaving her voicemails, he's still leaving her text messages. And he's like,
Yeah.
I have to move on." So he goes to his room and gets the box full of her things from the corner because it's still, like, in the coroner's box,
Yeah.
and he goes through her purse and, like, looks at her, like, her favorite lipstick, the gum she chewed, and then he finds her cell phone and charges it. And he basically, like, leaves her one last voicemail, and then he deletes her information off of her like, her contact off of his phone. And, like, I bawled like a
I would have been
baby.
too. Holy shit.
It was so like, it was almost out of the blue how, like, oh my god, I literally couldn't function for, like, a solid, like, 2 seconds. Not 2 seconds, no, it was a couple minutes. I literally was like, "Mom, I have to take a second, because 'cause I'm, like, barely able to get through the words. And I was gonna say, let me see something because I was just thinking, yeah, guess who, I still have in my phone?
Your dad.
Yeah, I can't.
I just got rid of my mom's number.
Mm-mm. I'm not there yet, which is sad. But
It takes everybody
oh, yeah,
their own amount of time.
because that line doesn't exist anymore. We got rid of it when we switched to Spectrum in May. That number doesn't exist. Well, exists. Every number exists, but it's not ours
But it's not
anymore.
yours, yeah.
Um, but oh my god. Like, even thinking about it, like, I'm tearing up. Oh my god, it hit me so hard. I was like, "Ooh, I did not expect this out of a book." That's a thriller, like, psychological thriller, horror, speculative. I don't freaking know what they're trying to do here.
It's
But
something that is not expected.
and I literally, like, it hit me so hard. Oh my god. But it just made me so mad because, like, it was a good book, but I just so wish that, like, they didn't push the paranormal angle as hard as they did
Yeah, and then not
because
follow
it
through with it.
ultimately meant nothing. The Hawthorne Institute that they make out to be this, like Hawkins lab from Stranger Things
Yep.
level of, like, conspiracy theory, like, importance, means nothing other than maybe the fact that because Ezra Hawthorne was like, "Oh, Billy, you're welcome here anytime," he thus felt safe to run in the middle of the night. I guess you could say that made it important, but not for the
Not
reasons that they pushed.
yeah.
So that was, like, a little it was a little
Raspberry noises.
yeah. I mean, it was good, don't get me wrong, and I'm, like, kind of obsessed with that author's writing style, which apparently, I don't know, he gets a lot of criticisms because he writes a lot of women characters, and a lot of people say he can't write women well, which my first book was from a male perspective with female supporting characters,
Hmm.
and I didn't really see any problems with them. Like, Ashley is a teenager who wants to run away. That's pretty normal teenage girl.
Yeah.
There's Mary Ellen, who was Billy's mom, who's, like, literally terrified of anything ever happening to her kids. That sounds pretty normal
Yeah, it sounds like a
to
typical
me.
mom.
And then there's Ethan's mom, whose name skips me. Go figure. Who is a woman who wants more to life than just being a mother. She wants to have a purpose outside of just being a mother.
It sounds
Wow,
like a
it's
lot of fucking
almost
people I know.
yeah. Like, also, you have Russ's mom, Misty, who protected her son against possible incriminating evidence, which, surprise, surprise, is something that parents do for their kids all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all of them seem pretty fleshed out fine, but they're not main characters. I'm reading one right now, where the female character is the lead character, and it's from her point of view, and I don't really find her one-dimensional. She reminds me a lot, honestly, of Margot,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
like, a lot, but, like, less cuckoo, more sad.
I love
Like,
Margot.
I love Margot
That
too,
crazy
but
bitch.
that crazy bitch. This is this one is she's more, like, sad,
Got you.
but she kinda gives, like, kind of, like, um, Annie Wilkes vibes, a little, like, the sad part of it where she's, like, a lonely bitch who really just needs to, like, have companionship because she's kind of batshit. Because I love Annie Wilkes, I don't know if anyone knows this, but Misery is my favorite Stephen
Misery's
King
so
work.
good.
Um, isolation horror at its best is honestly Misery. I love isolation horror, like, as a side category,
Hmm.
and Misery does it so well. Um, so yeah, I finished that. What else? What? Wait, I finished the novella, right?
You did finish the novella, yes.
I had like a brain fart there for a second. I was like, wait, what other book did I finish? Stupid. I finished Heart of Silk and Shadows, and let me tell you, I was doing so good. I was not crying. I was doing so well. Last sentence broke me. I started sobbing. Also, like, the little, um there's, like, little, I don't even know what you wanna call them, like, foreshadowings,
Yeah,
uh,
I
and
saw a
oh,
post of how you're supposed to read it and I read it wrong. We both did.
yeah, but honestly, I feel similar about it that I do to Six Scorched Roses.
Okay, yeah.
I personally feel that reading it at the very end is after everything is absolutely fine, especially if you care about Agenor at all during the main series.
I love Aggie.
I love Aggie. I really
I
love
love that
Aggie.
he's just like, ah, what are you guys doing in my woods? And she's like,
What are you doing?
you're my dad. And he's like,
Like,
oh, dad
oh,
mode activated.
right? It's literally like a switch. It's like, doop. What is the last line? Give me a second, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna cry. I read it and I was like, oh, there it is. Give me a second here. It was the 11th that I finished it. Um, oh, perhaps in the end, this is how empires fell. And I was like, yep, it is.
Here comes
Third of it all.
the kids.
I cried. I cried. Um, but yeah, God, I love it. And there was a little note on Lizette's, it was either on her Instagram or Discord, that somebody from the prequel is going to be making a reappearance in Of Wing and Claw. And I think it's going to be Inga.
I was about to say, that's the only one that makes sense.
And if so, I'm excited because I'm curious what she's been doing.
Yeah, right.
Um, but yeah, it was it was so good.
You
Um,
finished 2 books I DNF a series.
right?
Like,
Like we had very differing experiences this past week. Yep. Oh, but like I absolutely loved when he's trying to figure out how to get Allie back and his bargain mark keeps burning. He's like, "God damn it, what am I supposed to do?" And I'm just like, "Think, use your brain. Use your brain, Aggie, you got this." And then the freaking letters were so cute. I love letters, man. Letters are peak for me. I love letters. I pen palled for 2 solid years.
yes,
I
you
mean,
did.
I did. Um, I've always loved letters, so, like, it makes sense that every time there's a freaking plot device with a letter, I'm like, "Oh, give it to me. I want the letters.
Hit me with it.
Hit me with the letters. If there's a wax seal, it's even better." Um, but yeah, I I love that series so much. I love them so much. I can't wait till I own them all digitally without having to keep them borrowed from KU. And then I started Slaying the Vampire Conqueror, and I also started the only one left, which we are 80 pages into, me and mom.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I'm I just finished chapter 13 in Slaying the Vampire Conqueror. Yeah.
I couldn't
Yeah.
even tell you what chapter I'm on. I think
I'm I for
20.
shockingly for how absolutely batshit everything in my life is, I'm doing pretty well on the reading front.
Yeah, you
Like
are.
something's going for me. I got something. Yep. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow
I don't blame you.
at all. I'm literally gonna get off work and I am gonna work on birthday gift things. And then I'm going to read and then probably cry myself to sleep while I think of all the possibilities of what could possibly go wrong when they retreat my tooth.
Don't do that.
It's a tiny little stump. They're probably gonna start drilling and it's gonna split in half, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, it's another
Um,
extraction," and then I'm gonna have 4 missing teeth on my right side. Then my jaw's just gonna frickin' cave in, and then who's gonna want to look at me?
calm down. None of that is going to happen.
Oh my god.
Get out of your head.
Also, question for you. Here's the thing:
Yes.
culture might be a little bit of a a thing with this.
Okay.
So Braden, my coworker who's from like the Cayman Islands that I've
Yeah.
talked about, apparently saw me without my mask. Don't know when. Probably when I was at Starbucks shoving my face full of food,
Very
which
flattering.
very flattering. Just stopped me three. Mind you, he has a brain injury. He died when he was like 16 in a car accident and then was brought back. So he's got like memory issues.
Mhm.
3 times in the same day, he had to tell me that I had a beautiful smile and that he was very sad that I had to wear a mask because of my shitty immune system, which is what my cover story usually is. It's not necessarily a lie because I do have a shit immune system,
It's easier to
but
say that than
it's
explain.
easier. Um, and then 3 times in the same day mentioned that. And I was like, from your Facebook, you're married. Can married people I know married people can give compliments, but it feels weird.
Yeah, no, that feels like I don't know.
It feels weird.
Harassment.
Like, I guess. I don't know. Like, he's a very nice guy. But I was like, I don't know how, one, don't know how to respond to compliments. Not something I get regularly. Don't know how to respond to you. I'm just gonna kind of nod and say thank you. Um, awkwardly. Two, buddy, your brain injury is showing because it's been three times today.
Your brain injury showing.
That sounds awful. No judgment to people with traumatic brain injuries.
My
None.
dad.
Right. No shame. No judgment. Not making fun of you. I promise.
I am.
Um,
I'm judging.
you're like I am. Um, but yeah, that happened, and also, Melissa tried to set me up with somebody. So like, it's been a weird week. A
Yeah, that
weird week.
was a weird random fucking Did you ever message her back? I
I
don't know.
did.
What'd you say?
I literally was like, "Thanks for thinking of me, but I'm not interested in dating right now."
Fair. That was
And
very solid.
I was
Safe.
like, "Is that like that sounded almost like you were the one asking me out?" But like, like,
Well, dude, like the fact that you don't know anything about this man and you're suggesting him to me?
right. And also, like, I'm sorry, but like 24 feels kind of cradle robbery.
He's, yeah, almost 10 years younger than you.
Yeah, it's a little cradle robbery. I don't really like that.
No. I feel
I'm not
like
saying
the
that it can't
youngest
work,
you know,
but
but I feel like the youngest for you is probably like 2 years younger than you or 1 year younger than you. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. Also, like, A is literally in that age range. I'm like, nope. Couldn't imagine dating someone like that. No, that age. No, no. It doesn't matter how much you got your life together. Just no,
Just absolutely fucking not. Thank you.
no. I'm good. I'll just be single for the rest of my life. It's fine. Um, I don't know. It's been a weird week, and it just keeps getting
It
weirder.
does. I played a lot of ZZZ this week. I'm
Yeah.
addicted, it's a problem. So the new character
Uh-huh.
came out and I got her the second day. And I
Nice.
didn't swipe. So that's cool.
That's awesome.
I was very excited. That was the highlight of my week. If that tells you guys anything.
Feel that though. Um, between ads for Love and Deep Space on my TikTok,
Oh my god, I'm getting
um,
them now, by the way.
sorry,
No, you're not. It's okay
not really,
though.
not really. Um, haven't downloaded it. I refuse. I refuse to let myself download it.
just fucking do it.
No, I'm not gonna. It's like a romantic gotcha game. I'm not. No.
Dude, I saw you playing a
I
gotcha game right now. Don't do it.
Yeah, I don't need to be spending my paycheck between Starbucks and that. I would be broke.
True.
My Starbucks has gotten much better. No worries, but still.
I'm proud of you.
Um, thanks. It's
Mine has
very
gotten
difficult.
worse while yours gotten better. I'm proud of you.
We balance each other out in the worst and best ways. Um, but yeah, I'll just keep watching other people live out my dreams. It's fine. Um, and then like I said, Wolverine edits because I've been watching a lot of X-Men because Cody was like, "Let's rewatch X-Men." And I was like, "Okay, but I want to watch the like OGs from the 2000s because that's what I grew up with."
Dude, I had such a crush on fucking Rogue. The
Anna
act
Paquin.
Yes, like the actress herself, like she
Yeah.
yep.
I remember her the most as Sookie, so it's a little
I know, but this was before I knew about
I
True Blood.
know. It's the accent for me anyways. The accent. Southern accents. I can't. But, yeah, I was like, "Oh my god, I love this. This is great." And I was like, "Oh no, the obsession, it begins."
It's coming all back to me now.
Oh my god, don't do it to me.
My dog is
Uh,
snoring on the floor.
no,
Little cone head.
little cone head.
Oh, her little paw's twitching. Peekaboo.
Aww,
Bug bug.
babe.
You having a nightmare over there?
Oh,
Come here, Ugly.
oh, my baby.
I love her. She is child.
Yes,
Oh my god. Okay, Autumn. So in
yes,
ZZZ, there's
yes. Uh-huh,
they're called Bing Boos,
uh-huh.
and I really want I want to get one tattooed on me, but Mike told me not to. But okay, hold
Huh.
on.
Yes,
Bing
yes.
Boo. Tier list. I don't need a tier list. I just need pictures of them.
Ah,
I don't care about your tier list. Shit. There's this one that's my favorite. Where is he? What's his name? This one. They're like little bunnies. Robot
okay.
bunnies. Uh, give me a picture of him. That's not a good picture. Bagboo is his name. ZZZ Bagboo. Okay, so he's he's wearing a paper bag on his head. Okay, like look. You're like, "Oh my god, he's so cute and innocent. He is child." I call them babies, okay? Because they are
Uh-huh.
babies. That's not what I meant to send. That's the company I need to look into.
Ah,
Sorry. What copy image? Okay, so like he's like, "Oh, he's cute. He's baby."
mm-hmm.
Autumn, this man, he literally hides his hands behind his back, rolls out the butcher knives, and starts flailing around. I love Bang Boos. That's probably the one I would get tattooed on me.
That's amazing.
They're so cute. I want to show you all of them, to be honest with you. They're just so
I
cute.
don't mind.
Bang Boo. Boos. Bang Boos. Give me all the Bang Boos. Okay. Um, oh my god, that's a mood. So there's an avocado one.
Love avocados.
On his butt, he has a 50% off sticker.
Ah,
Um, this is why I said this is a mood because the
you can
same.
fit so much trauma in this. Oh my gosh. That's adorable.
um, where's the shark one? Oh my god, there's a plushie of him. Stop. There's this one that's a shark.
Ah, love that.
Dude, they're too cute. Okay, like I can't. I
They're so
love them.
cute.
They they sound like minions though.
That's hilarious.
But you know
That's
what? They
funny.
kind of act like minions too.
That's funny. That's funny though.
Give me see the types. I want to see them. Like give me pictures. There's this one. He's a penguin. He does ice damage. I don't know what this one's supposed to be. I don't know how it sees, but it that's something.
Mhm. Oh my
There's
gosh.
I need to show you one more. I promise.
No, no, it's fine.
Um, where is he? See, I don't know their names. I just know their types. I thought
Uh,
that helps, but it doesn't. There's this one that's constantly getting into fucking trouble and like
uh-huh.
harassing everybody. I don't know what he's is supposed to be, but where is he? There's one. Is it the
Where?
construction one? He like shows up in a fucking bulldozer,
Uh,
but I don't know if it's him.
That's adorable.
Dude, they're really cute. I love Bing Boos. I'll just, you know what? I'll just show you when we're done. I'll just stream it
Okay.
to you and show you all
Okay.
of them.
All right.
But sorry, that was a little tangent. I told you
That is
I'm
all right.
weird right now.
That is all right. Um, but yeah, guys, I finished 2 books and I'm like super proud of myself and I'm actually making decent progress in like both of my current books.
I'm proud of you.
I have nothing to live for other than reading and this podcast. So,
That
like
is fair.
we ballin'. Oh, yeah, literally that's what I got every week, every night reading, talking to you, podcast is about all I got.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Uh-huh.
Artist. Is that how you say his
Yes.
name? Artist. That's
Yes,
okay. I
probably.
was gonna say that's how I say his name. And Sylvia.
Yeah.
Mm, I love their dynamic so much. It's really like it's so weird because like the Crowns of Nyaxia was like, well, like the Serpent and the Wings of Night, and
Uh-huh.
the second one was like what 5 books in to my reading journey. So it's like it's so
I think
weird
so.
going
Yeah.
back and hearing like the House of Blood and like
Nyaxia.
Nyaxia and like all the goddesses and shit.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It
I
is
like it
it's
though.
I love it.
It's
It's
bringing back the
comforting.
feels.
It's comforting. Um, yeah. Um, I really like it so far. Um, I'll be like 100% honest. I don't always love the cold opens, which I think also Serpents and the Wings of Night has, if I remember correctly. Well, no, because Serpents and the Wings of Night has the prologue,
Yeah.
which sets things up, and then it jumps into almost like cold open. This straight up just jumps right into a cold open, which I don't love.
Because there's
I
a lot of questions.
Yeah, and I'm like I know we kind of go back and forth, or I mean, suppose really just me. I like world building.
Yeah.
I need enough of it that I do care about what is going on in the universe that my characters are in. Which once we get like 2, 3 more chapters in, it's fine because we're learning. Don't ask me to name the name of the freaking cult or whatever you want to call it, the
Arson,
sisterhood.
the Arcans,
Yeah,
Arshans.
all I know is the last part of the word is essen, which is to eat in German. That's it. So I'm guessing Arc Essen
That sounds about
is
right.
Arc-Essens, the Arc-Essens. Anyways, like the spider eating.
Kind of.
Yeah,
Shit.
the spider eating. Um, yeah, it's interesting. It's a very interesting universe.
I will say, I wasn't really feeling it until the two got together.
Yeah,
I was like, okay,
yeah,
what are we doing?
right.
I feel bad for her that everybody keeps referring to her religion as a fucking cult.
Yeah, yeah. I have a feeling, and see, I haven't seen a ton of like negative towards this book as much as I have even the main series. And the main series can get a lot of hate for being predictable, yada yada. Which once again, that just means I'm really dense because I did not see half the shit coming that ended up happening.
Dude, same.
So like, call me dense, that's fine, whatever. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I know it. It's
I'm not the
fine.
circus in the
Tool in the
shed.
shed.
I said it again. What a concept.
um, exactly where I was going. But I feel like with this one, her character, and see, I call her Selena.
It might be. I might
I
be
don't know
saying it
how
wrong.
I mean, I don't really feel like any name is correct. Like, we don't call Araya Oraya like it's supposed to be. We
Nope,
call her
it's
Araya.
alright.
Like, so like, don't. I mean, you say however you feel. I said it all is good. But Selena, I think, is like a very diversive character because she can almost come off as borderline whiny,
Mhm.
or wishy-washy, but like I think that's kind of the point.
'Cause she's not
Is
like all the
like
rest of them.
she literally like I'm not like other girls, but like legitimately she isn't.
So, like, people who join the religion, I'm not gonna call it a
Uh-huh.
cult. They're
I almost
normally
called
really young. They're normally
it
like
like children, like young
5,
children.
so they don't remember their
Yeah.
past, but she
Uh-huh.
does.
Yeah. She was introduced into the religion when she was 10.
Yep.
So she remembers a life before, which is not common for members. And I feel like if you are so like you're looking to nitpick, it she comes off almost like I hate to say pick me, but like I'm not like other sisters. Like it's like, no girl, you aren't because like you're traumatized. You've been traumatized.
Literally.
Like continually traumatized.
Girl, there's a
Like,
reason why you joined this. Like,
yeah, like there's a reason. Like, please, it is okay. Um, but yeah. Also, whatever his name is, I call him Icarus. See, I'm telling you, like, if I just pull out whatever I think his like
I'm
right
gonna be
hand
real with
man,
you, I just call him E.
fair. Um, he, I don't obviously know what's going to happen for right now. He's funny. I like him.
He stays funny for a while. He's still funny to me.
Yeah, he's funny. I like him. Um, what was there was like I only have a couple lines. I feel like I'm gonna be 100% honest. If I were to reread the books that we started with, I
Yeah.
think I might be more selective with my highlighting.
Yeah.
Like, um, I don't know though because I do look back at the highlights I have sometimes. I'm like, that's good, that's good, that's good. Yep, that one deserves. I think it's just now I'm a little bit more selective. Like at the time, I was like loving every single line, and like now I'm just like a little more selective. It's okay. Like it's not that I hate the writing. Like it's Carissa. It's still her writing.
I haven't highlighted anything yet.
I've highlighted a few things. What did I highlight? I've highlighted a couple things. Also, I got um another another bonus scene this last week,
Hmm.
and it's Creon's point of view of their first meeting.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
Um and also the night he like takes her away. Um and the last one is going to be Em and Creon's epilogue. The last one of the five is going to be their epilogue. So I'm excited because the first epilogue was for Allie and Aggie,
Yeah.
so which I needed. I didn't know how much I needed it, but I needed it.
I needed it.
Um, I needed it. Um, I have like one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I have like 12.
Well, that's not bad.
No. Um, I actually, it's funny. I have the where she's like, "Oh, so he's a sore loser." Noted. Because I was like, I feel that. I am also a very sore loser. um, let's see. Um, Also, oh, what? I'm religious, so I can't curse. I love that. That was funny. Um, And then there's just like, hey, you have a nightmare too. Wake up.
What's up with
Oh, poor
dogs
thing.
having nightmares right now?
Maybe it's the full moon. I don't know, or
Maybe.
new moon. I don't know what's. But what was it? I don't know. There's only a handful. I'm like, I can't find what I. Maybe I didn't highlight it. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I like this book. I like it.
I like it
I'm
so far.
happy. I like it. I'm on 14. Um, they are in the caves. Um, they are going to drown.
Well,
Obviously
cause
not drown because there's more story, but
she's a stinky little baby.
but yeah, I have so many books in my life to read. And I just keep going to the library and being like, "Ooh, this one sounds good."
So many
But the
books and
problem,
not enough time.
oh, truth. And now the problem is that because I read to mom, we read books out loud. I'm gonna end up reading James Patterson. Ugh.
Mm,
Ugh. I tried to convince her. I was like, "Mom, he just puts his name on things. He doesn't write anything anymore. Like he has 50,000 ghostwriters. Like I'm not knocking it. I'm not doing anything bad, but like it's not even like him anymore. And he
no.
like co-authors everything, which once again, not a bad thing. Just like can't we just like keep reading the kind of books we've been reading, which like are fun? Like this current one that is another Riley Sager
Yeah.
is it's basically about a home health aide who is assigned to a suspected but never convicted family annihilator. Like she killed her entire family is what the like everyone thinks. Um like there's no reason, there's no rhyme. It just happened and like she was the only one left alive and everyone's like, "Well, that's unrealistic." And like she's like in her 70s, she's had strokes, she's basically mute. She only one her left arm is all that works on her body.
Oh
Um
my god.
yeah, like she's had multiple strokes. And she's her healthcare aide and she decides that like, "Hey, I want to tell the truth about what happened that night when my family died." And she starts telling the main character Kit basically what happened slowly. Right now they've just kind of met, like we're setting everything up. She's like terrified of this 7-year-old woman who is literally bedridden basically, but like she is convinced that she killed her family, which is funny because she, mind you, I think she literally has straight out admitted that she did kill her mother.
Yeah.
It was, like, from fentanyl overdose, though, because she had,
Oh.
like she was her caregiver, and she, quote, unquote, "forgot to put away the fentanyl before she went to bed." Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. Mind you, I've talked about this when we talked about How Can I Help You? Mercy killings and, like, Angels of Mercy nurses are kind of, like, a weird niche that I, like have latched onto, like, for, like, psychology reasons, like, trying to figure out their mindset
Yeah.
when I was at a young age, and, like, devil's advocate in me is like, "Hmm, in some cases, they might got a point." Like, I ain't saying it's right, but I can see the mindset. Watch me end up on a watch list, it's fine. Fine.
Oh my god, my
Have you
cat
heard
won't shut
have you
up.
heard of the YouTuber Windigoon?
No.
So he does, like, conspiracy theories and, like, deep dive analyses of shit. Like he's done them on Junchi Ito, like Uzumaki dude.
Mhm.
Um, did a deep dive on the Uzumaki manga. Has done like a deep dive on Faith the Unholy Trinity game. Um, has also done, like, a cryptid, one of the cryptid, not pyramids, icebergs, and, like, broken down each cryptid on each tier of the iceberg. Um, he also does, like, government conspiracy icebergs. Anyways, I I was like, "I'm gonna end up on a watch list because of my interest in history." I watched his 2, um, deep dives on the Ruby Ridge incident,
Okay.
which I was like, "I don't know if you know what that is."
Yeah.
And also, the Unabomber.
Oh my god. Okay. Sheesh.
Mind you, I've watched documentaries on Netflix about both of them, so that's not that sus.
No,
I've
but
also watched, several documentaries about the Waco siege. Um, I'm not saying that I have interest in, like, cultish behavior,
I do. I love
but
cultish shit.
yeah,
There's
like,
nothing
I'm gonna
wrong
end
with
up on a
it.
watch
Dude,
list.
I
I'm gonna
literally
end up on a watch
watched
list.
so many fucking videos about Twin Flames cult.
Mhm.
So,
Did
because it's,
did you know they have a base in my area?
yes.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yep.
they're so fucking nuts. I can't believe
Crazy,
people believe it.
right? Yeah. There's that. I have read about Heaven's Gate. Um, Not read, I listened to a podcast about Heaven's Gate.
Hmm.
That one's sad. That one was sad. Like, really sad, honestly. Um, what was the other one? I'm trying to think of other famous cults. I've also listened to podcasts about the Ant Hill kids. Is that what they were called? Ant Hill kids? I think it was a Canadian, like, extremist, like, live off the land,
Hmm.
Christian whatever, and they, like, abused the shit out of their members, which were mostly children. Yeah, it was dark.
That's fun.
Um, yeah. I've I've researched a lot of dark shit.
I don't think that's a problem. I'm into that kind of stuff too.
Yeah. I'll never forget because when I first had, like, unlimited, like, computer access. Mind you, it wasn't, like, completely because, like, it was in the living room. The computer was in the living room. Like, I was never alone with a computer, but I remember I used to hit random page on Wikipedia for fun, like, just random page it. Yeah, I learned my lesson not to do that when I was 13 and came across in big ol' picture, of the Black Dahlia
Oh my god, dude.
at 13. And I was like, well, that's enough internet for today." Yeah. Yep. I have lived multitudes. Um, but yeah. What time? Oh shit, what time is it?
It is
Mm,
12:40, which you should probably.
mm, yeah, I probably should. I don't have to wake up till 6, but
Yeah, well, that's only 5 fucking hours. So,
I'll be fine.
no, you won't. Shut
God.
up. Okay, you guys, thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Stay safe out there. The world's a crazy place. Oh yeah.
Wow,
Oh shit.
she rushing right through this shit.
I'm Moxie, aka Amy.
I am Firefly, aka Autumn. This has been the Nerdy Archives. Thank you for watching slash listening. Be safe out there. The world is full of weirdos. Read books.
Yes.
Keep your literacy rate in your county up, please.
God, please. Even if it's smut, it's fine.
It's fine. Yeah. Especially if it's smut. You know what? Freak flag. Let
We
it
like
fly.
smut. Yeah, just fuck it.
Who cares? Let them judge. All right.
Bye.
Bye.